paged all kinds of calls. KTIV's Taylor Deckard, she joins us now in studio. And Taylor, it turned into an extended period of time for a lot of people on the side of the road, including you.
That's right, Larry. Now, I knew a ride along in a blizzard was going to be an experience, but these men and women do so much to make sure everyone on the road is safe. I went along with a Sioux City Police officer who was working the morning shift as those winds were raging. It was an early start to the day for Sioux City Police Officer Michael Kramer.
I think that was the visibility, in my opinion, was the hardest part to getting around. I had to slow down. I think I was doing probably 40 in the 55.
We started Wednesday's ride by helping out drivers who were sitting at Lewis Boulevard and Leach Avenue. We were met with snow-covered stoplights, causing drivers to sit and wait for a green light that wasn't showing.
Go ahead. Yeah, just be cautious when you go.
Officer Kramer worked the last blizzard earlier this month and was ready for the worst.
Crashes galore, it felt like. At one point, I think, if I remember right, I think I counted 19 on our call log.
Then we were called to a semi-truck and a snowdrift on an exit ramp on Highway 75.
It could be a major one just because, again, we're out on the highway. The visibility is not good.
When we arrived sitting on exit 4 off of Highway 75 headed to Highway 20, there was a traffic jam with 3 semis and several cars.
First, the semi that was stuck up front, got him out of the way. He had already called a tow truck. And then once we got him out of the way, the truck in front of this vehicle was able to move out of the way, and now he's stuck.
All the vehicles started sliding off into the ditch as we waited for the semi to move as the snow continued to blow.
We got to make sure that he's off to the side enough so that way other cars aren't going to come up and hit him.
Many drivers were determined to dig out of the drifts and make it back on the road. Even during a tow ban, tow companies are allowed to remove vehicles that are hazards to clear the roadways, like on this exit ramp.
10-4.
But even the tow truck got stuck trying to remove the semi. As a result of the blowing wind and snow, the Sioux City Police car got stuck, so we waited for a tow truck. The drifts around the car were knee-high. Officer Kramer leaves us with some advice.
Definitely stay home, because then I get stuck having to wait for the other cars to get unstuck.
So after getting stuck, I was then picked up by another Sioux City Police officer. I ended up walking up the exit ramp because it was closed just to find a safe space to get picked up as everybody waited to get pulled out. Larry?
Yeah, we need to thank Sergeant Gill for being your second ride this afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right, thank you very much, Taylor. Let's get another update on road conditions.